gentlemen, welcome to another segment of Traveling with TVma, the Tea Show, with your host, LaTanya White. So get ready for the business, the education, the community, and the travel tea. So tune into one of these upcoming segments and get ready to launch your mind into the deep. Get ready for the tea.
I'm feeling
TVmaTea.
burning brick
Come along.
from a past life full of scars. Ask me where I'm coming from, and I'll share with you my soul. Ask me where I'm going to, I'll have to meet you down the road. It's not time, no. It's not time, no. Travel light, oh, but I'm feeling human nature. And your eyes, they shine so bright. Ask me where I'm coming from, and I'll share with you my soul. Ask me where I'm going to, I'll have to meet you down the road. It's not time, no, 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 it's not time.
You're now traveling with TVma, the tea. Come along.
On a journey, pretty colors of the sea. I'm a bird, half flying free. Half flying free. Ooh, half flying free.
TVma, the tea.
Come along.
Right on.
Amen.
I'm a bird, half flying free, half flying free.
Imagine waking up to a gorgeous view on a Caribbean beach, relaxing in your very own private swim-up suite, playing golf on championship courses, or being pampered in a world-class spa. These are all the things that you can enjoy at an all-inclusive resort and more located in Paradise, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, Antigua, Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, Cancun, Los Cabos, Puerto Vallarta, to name a few. These resorts range from adults only to family-friendly with entertainment for all ages. For a luxurious escape, choose from over-the-water bungalows or opulent private villas, complete with fine dining and a butler who will tend to all your needs. With so many choices and destinations, there is an all-inclusive resort for every budget and style. Let your cruise planner's travel advisor help you find the best resort and curate a stress-free vacation. Contact me today to book your next all-inclusive getaway. Cruise Planners, your land and cruise experts.
Hey there, adventurers! LaTanya here, your cruise planner's land and sea expert, and your blogger, TVma the tea. Check me out wherever you get your podcasts from, iHeartRadio, Apple, and Spotify. Remember, if you're looking, we're booking. Get to the website, travelingmadeaffordable.com. Get booking. Hey guys, it's your girl, TVma the Tea, your local Houston blogger, your cruise planners, land and sea expert. Welcome back, guys, for another awesome episode about the wonderful world of travel. Guys, I can't start a show off without thanking God, my family, and my friends. Listen, today's weather in Houston is 85, topping out to 90 plus, guys. We don't really like it. And if somebody say they like it, they lying because the humidity sucks. All right, guys, let's get this show rocking. But before I do, I would like to send my condolences to the entire Uvalde, Texas community. Listen, guys, we stand with you and we are praying for you. Today's show is how to become a travel agent, or even better, a travel agency owner. I've been a franchise owner of the travel agency Cruise Planners for 4 years now, and I'm loving it. And I've been seeing a lot of the talk in the group chats of how to become a travel agent, how to become a travel agency owner, and things of that nature. So we're going to bust this tea down today. I've got an awesome show lined up for you. I'm teaching you and telling you some things of how you can become a travel agent or even an owner. First, I want to give a shout out to Host Agency Reviews, the founder, Stephanie Lee, for letting me use her website to show you that it is an awesome resource for you future travel agents out there who are interested in doing what I do, or even better, if you want to level the game up a little bit and become a travel agency owner. Now, here's a little bit of tidbits for you who are thinking about becoming a travel agent. First thing you want to do is do your research with whatever agency you're thinking about tapping into. Ask those important questions. Think about if you're going to get the support you need, because you definitely are going to need the support. And shop those websites as a customer. Nobody wants to go to a travel agent's website that's boring, that's not kept up with, that's not up with the times or modern. These are all important things to keep in mind, guys. Remember, if you're thinking about becoming a travel agent, you don't want to miss this episode. Let's get tapped in. Shout out to my girl Chandra Brown with Cruise Planners, my fellow franchisee cohort. Woo, woo, woo. Let's get it, guys. Keep it locked, because I got a special message for kids right after the show. Live on YouTube, but I'm going to immediately make it private because I want it to run live on Friday. All right. Hey, guys. Welcome. You are now traveling with your girl, your local Houston blogger, your cruise planners, land and sea expert. I have a special guest with me today, the beautiful Chandra Brown of Cruise Planners, one of my franchisee cohorts. Hey, Chandra.
Good morning.
And today, guys, we're just going to be tapping it in with you because we've seen those questions. We've heard all of the frustration when you're trying to figure out how to become a travel agent, or even better, an owner. So let's get right into this tea. Guys, I'm going to introduce to you Chandra. Chandra, please introduce yourself to the people.
Good morning, everyone. I, as Tanya mentioned, am with Cruise Planners, but I did not start as a franchise owner. I started as an independent contractor in 2008. And from there, I worked with a host agency for many years. And then in 2012, decided I'm going to go do this on my own. And I really found out what on my own meant. And we'll just say, we hope that we're going to help you work around some of the pitfalls of becoming a travel advisor. And then in 2018, I became a cruise planner franchise owner. And yes, there is a difference in all three of those, we'll say, methods of getting into the travel agency business.
So the good thing about us is that we both became franchise owners in 2018. I started in September. And Chandra, when did you start?
September.
That's right, guys. That's right. So we've been doing this thing. We've been rocking it out. And listen, I'm going to be able to share all of the information with you and how you can get in contact with Chandra toward the end of the show. So guys, you definitely want to keep it locked. So let's get right to this tea, Chandra, because we are in so many different travel groups, right? And we are so involved in the world of travel. And guys, we've been seeing your questions. We've been seeing these posts. And you know what gets me? Have you seen the post that says, hey, if you're interested in becoming a travel agent, join my Zoom? And then when you join the Zoom, they want you to pay a fee. And then when you pay a fee, it's like, wait a minute, that is not how it works. Let's break it down.
Not at all.
Let's break it down.
Becoming a travel advisor, yes, it has become as easy as signing up and joining someone's team. But let me tell you, folks, that is not all there is to becoming a travel advisor. I'm a member of ASTA, which is the American Society of Travel Advisors, the only national organization that works solely for travel advisors. We are in Washington. We are in every state. We are working towards bettering our industry. And in that industry, we find constant barrage of, well, I want to become a travel agent because I want to travel for free. Let me start this out by saying no one travels exclusively for free. Even travel advisors. We travel because we're productive. We travel because we work with suppliers and vendors, and we are promoting their business. So if you're getting into this because you want to travel for free, you're going to find at the end of the day, you're spending more money on things that you didn't realize were going to be necessary. So we're going to help you identify the way to get into the business that works best for you.
That's right, guys. We're definitely going to help you tap in on what works best for you. And I need you guys to understand, when you're going into business, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're going into. It takes money to make money. So don't think, like Chandra said, you're going to get into this business and you're going to be able to travel for free, because that's not really what it's about. Your clients, yes, they want to see you travel, but they also want to see that you are delivering that travel tea. You are staying abreast of what the different changes are going on in the industry. Let's take it back a little bit, Chandra. Let's take it back right before COVID. Everything was peaches and cream, right?
Yes, it was. Yes,
it was peaches and cream. And then all of a sudden, COVID happened. And we saw a lot of wannabe travel agents fall under the bus. They left their clients hanging. Clients were stuck out.
Well, they didn't know what to do. They didn't have the tools. They didn't have the knowledge, and they didn't have the support system.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if you're doing nothing but going online and booking something for a client, you are no better than any of the online travel agencies. As a travel advisor, your job is to provide the best vacation or the best travel experience for your client, for what they want to do and the way that they want to do it, and at a price point that fits them.
That's
You
right.
have to have the knowledge and support in order to do that properly.
Mm-hmm. And you have to. It's no way around it. I mean, I feel so bad with the different reviews that we were reading with so many online booking systems, right? And a lot of people swear by them. Oh my God, I can get a cheaper deal if I go book it online. Yeah, you may be able to get it at that very moment, but you
Do
don't see
you
the
know the term?
that comes behind it.
Yeah. Do you folks know the term walk? Have you ever got to a resort or a hotel and you go to the front counter and you say, "Hi, I'm Chandra Brown and I'm here to check in." And they look in the system and they say, "Oh, we don't have your reservation." Well, I made it right here on this website. Here you go. Here's my confirmation. Oh, we don't have that. Who do you know? Guys, that happens so often.
Yeah.
So often. The other one that happens, a client gets walked because they booked with one of these third-party sites. They get to the hotel and the hotel is overbooked, so they decide who they are not going to give a room to.
That's right.
You think that that is going to be a live travel advisor who does business with that company or chain. No. It's going to be that third-party retailer.
Mm-hmm. You're so right. I mean,
I cannot tell you the number of calls I got when one particular company in Florida went out of business just before COVID. And
yeah.
I had someone call me and ask me to help. I can't help you. I don't own your reservation.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think they understand like how important this is to one, know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then make sure that you're connected to people that do know what they're doing so that they can guide you in the right direction. You better have these people on speed dial, honey, because a problem will arise. And how will you handle that? So it's not just about the trips for us per se, it's about taking care of you guys. And so you got to ask yourself, if you've ever thought about becoming a travel agent, you need to ask yourself the next question. Are you ready to deal with all it entails? And that is so important. Are you ready to deal with all it entails, right? And so I see a lot of these comments in the travel groups, and a lot of people are just looking for the vibe, right? They want that vibe because listen, we do deliver a vibe, honey. We do. But what you guys don't see is that it comes with a price. It comes with a cost, guys. We put in countless hours. We put in a lot of hours training. We put in a lot of time and a lot of, because it takes money to make money, right? And you have to understand these things. Just because you join an agency doesn't mean that it's going to pop like that for you. You've got to know what you're doing. Listen, I know people that book trips that don't like to put travel insurance on people's trips. But you want to be.
Well, because people always say, and I know you hear this, I hear it all the time, Chandra, I'm going on this trip no matter what. And I said, it's no matter what that you don't control.
That's right. That's right.
You know, as travel advisors, if you do not offer your clients travel protection and something goes wrong, they can hold you responsible.
Yes.
Because had they had travel protection, had they known about it, they may have purchased it and not lost either their vacation dollars or their luggage or been stranded at a particular destination because of something happening out of their control. There are so many legal nuances to being a travel advisor that people aren't aware of. Making sure that you know what is required of you and you protect yourself is key to managing your part of the business.
That's so true. And so when we talk about how to become a travel agent, because we're going to hold that other part, how to become an owner, later, because that's like the upgrade. But if, for those who are interested in becoming a travel agent, what advice could you give them besides researching? Tap
When
into
you're
those
researching, there's some basic things that you need to ask of the person who is bringing you into their organization. First one is, tell me how you are going to help me learn, succeed, and grow in my business. What trainings are available? What systems are available? What type of CRM? A CRM is your customer relationship management system. And it's key to keeping up with who's traveling, who's a prospect, what have they done in the past, how do you invoice them, how do you collect their fees, how do you handle your relationship with that client electronically. So knowing some of those basic principles are so, I have seen so many questions where people are asking about Excel spreadsheets for their customer database. Guys, you cannot operate a travel business as an agent without some sort of CRM. So understanding what that host agency, consortia, or team member is going to provide you is key.
Caveat, consortium, break that down, because we got a lot of newbies that's going to be watching this and are like, okay, I heard a host agency, but what's a consortium?
So a host agency is, everyone knows that in order to book travel and receive a commission, you must have an accredited number, whether that's an IATA number, a CLIA number, a true number. There are several numbers in which you, as an owner or a host agency, can apply for, receive. That tells a supplier or a vendor that you are in the business of selling travel. Okay, so you will need to either go with a host agency, which is a company or a person, because there are a lot of host agencies that are not large conglomerates. Okay, they may be a person who is working with another host agency and they're bringing people into their agency.
Right.
So a host agency is the person in which the commission is going to go from supplier to paid. And you will then receive your commission from that host agency. A consortia is a conglomerate of either host agencies or high value businesses that join under one umbrella, and a lot of them will have their own IATA, but then they will also book under the consortia's IATA because they get higher commission levels. When you're in a consortia, everyone who's within that consortia does not share the same name. Okay, you might have travel agency A and travel agency B. They both fall under the big consortia, but each of those different businesses have their own operating practices. Practices, okay? But keep in mind, when you're doing that, you're also adding in a layer of commission fallout. So, and I love this question. I see it in so many groups when people are talking about going. Oh my gosh, when they're going,
they don't understand because I've heard the complaints. I've heard people joining said travel agency, and then when they get their commission, they're like $4. Are you kidding me? $4?
Because they went in thinking that they were going to get, I'm going to get 80%. I'm going to get 90%. I'm looking at moving host agencies. What commission levels do you all get? People.
These are important questions, guys. You need to okay.
But the question isn't what your commission you're going to get. The commission is the big number. What number are you starting from?
Because they got that bottom level. Listen, I heard it was some people out there paying $50. Ooh. Run away, love.
People, the thought that any supplier pays the exact same rate to every person who books their product is false.
That's right.
It's false. When
That's
I went from being an independent contractor with an agency that booked through a consortia and going on my own, I was shocked.
I was too,
Because-
girl. I was too.
Yeah, because on my own, on one particular cruise line, because I had very few bookings, I was at the bottom. I didn't know what the bottom, I didn't know how low the bottom was.
Yeah.
Okay? So now that I'm over on, as I call it, the bright side, where we have the highest levels of commission paid, and the charts are out there, guys. The charts are out there. What suppliers pay based on productivity levels. Okay.
Who you're with. Who you're with.
Matters. It matters.
Matters.
The question is not what's the split. The question is, for the things that you sell, what commission level does that host agency or consortia pay to you?
That's right.
Because if they're getting 20% from a cruise line, and guys, they are out there, okay? If they're getting 20%, and that 20% by the time you see it is only 16 or 14 or 13%, and you're going to get 90% of that, think of what was just left on the table. The number is important. The percent of what is being paid to that host agency and to that consortia is important, as well as how much of that are you eligible for? Because yes, if you're booking a luxury cruise and the total commission available is $1,000 and you're getting $25 of it, what happened to the other 975? Those are important questions.
You better say it, sister. You better say it, because I don't think they heard it for the people in the back. Hey, listen, guys, if you're just not tuning in, you're tapped in with your girl, your local Houston blogger, TVma the Tea, your cruise planners, land and sea expert. I'm on the line today with my fellow sister cohort, Chandra Brown, fellow cruise planners franchisee, and she's delivering the tea, darling. For all of you who want to tap in and want to know how to become a travel agent, you are listening to the jewels being dropped, honey. This is so important because we see these questions, we hear these questions, and we just shake our head when we're reading it like, oh my God, are you for real? Are you serious?
How about marketing? Marketing. Someone asked me, how do you get leads?
Yeah.
Does your host agent provide you leads?
Yeah.
Sure they do.
We do.
Are they qualified leads? Sometimes.
Maybe sometimes.
But marketing, do you have any marketing tools through your host agency or your consortia?
Are you out there on your own?
Do you have anyone helping you build your brand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are cruise planners, but we have our own brand. We have our own specialty and our own niche. But we also have a huge plethora of marketing tools to support our individual businesses.
Right.
Believe me, you will need it. Just to give you an idea, I live in Virginia. I'm in the Hampton Roads area, where I'm the president of the Hampton Roads chapter of ASTA. Can you believe that in a distance of about 60 miles, there are more than 500 travel advisors? And I'm in Eastern Virginia. Can you imagine the number if you're in a metropolitan city? You have to have a way to market who you are and what you do.
And have to have a way to stand out, guys, because listen, when we came into this game, like she said, it was a host of people already out here. So how can we do it a little bit different than who's already out here? And how can they know that we provide quality A1 service as a cruise planners travel representative, guys. Come on. You got to listen. You got to be able to hear. These things are important. So we talked about travel, how to become a travel agent. I want to share with you guys because I know when I started out, I was with another host agency and I wanted to grow because I experienced the same problems you were saying. My commission was at the very bottom and I was working my tail off. And I was like, you know what? I'm putting in too many hours, too much time. How can I go to the next level? And so it took me here. So I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys this resource, and I want to shout out this magazine because they're allowing me to show their website for our show, right? So for this episode, so as you guys can see, this is the hostagencyreviews.com website. I don't know about you, Chandra, but it has helped me out a lot. I want to shout out the founder, Stephanie Lee, because she really reached out to your girl and was very into us talking about this and sharing her website with you all out there. This is a reputable website to use, and I'm going to show you why. So let me see if I can make it just a little bit bigger. And I don't know, Chandra, did you use this?
The key to this, I have, and if anyone has seen me post things in any group, I constantly add this resource. This is non-biased.
It's non-biased, guys. And so if you're wanting to find out who is a great host agency to use, this is a great resource you can have. Now for us, if you want to see if we're on here, which we are, we've always been, because this is how I found my people. I actually found mine under franchise. Never knew that I was going to be a franchise owner, but I'm glad I did. And I have not regretted it today. And so if you want to learn about other franchises out there, there's a host of them. But like I said, if you're interested in becoming a travel agent, this is where you probably want to list as one of your take-home resources. Did it show it okay? Because I left the screen and was walking through it. Did it show it?
It did.
Okay,
it did.
awesome. Yeah, so as
you can not only find out who is a host agent and who belongs to what consortia, it tells you about their marketing, how many agents they have, how they work with their agents, what their educational programs are. It's a great tool. It's a great resource. It's updated consistently, and it provides a wealth of knowledge for anyone who's getting into the business or in the business and considering making a change.
That's right, guys. And as you can see, as she was stating, it's going to break that T down for you. It shows you how many franchisees and agencies we have here in the United States. It shows you who we are a member of. It shows you where we hail from. It shows you what we are a part of. These are all important things you need to know. And another thing that I wanted to say for those that are interested in becoming a travel agent, one thing that's important to me was shopping whoever I was thinking about using as my host or franchise. I wanted to shop it as a consumer. If your website was quirky, I ran from you, because what are my clients going to think? What are they going to think when they go to my website if I ended up joining someone who didn't have a consumer-friendly website? So guys, these are all important things to keep in mind when you want to become a travel agent. And better more, what do we say? A travel owner, travel agency owner, because we are both owners. So let's tap into that T. Who should think about becoming a travel agency owner? In my perspective, I would say if you have experience behind your belt as an independent travel agent and you're ready to grow, this will be perfect for you to tap into. If you're ready though, because remember, nothing worth having comes easy and it's going to take a lot of work, but I think I was ready for that. What do you say, Chandra?
I agree. The main difference I would say is if you have spent the time and the energy to craft and hone in on your trade, then you are ready to take that next step. Because it's definitely not just worthwhile, but to Tanya's point, it takes a lot of work because now you are putting your business in a different light. You are engaging your business at a higher level than when you are a travel advisor working for a host agency or a consortium.
That's right, guys. And I've been putting in our time. Listen, Chandra, we're celebrating 4 years in September, honey.
Yes, we are.
We have been doing this thing, guys. It hasn't been easy. I'm gonna be the first to admit it has not been easy, but it has been worth the journey. And so if you're thinking about becoming a travel agent or a travel agency owner, these are the options that you can choose to go to. Any other resources you want to drop for them?
Outside of Host Agency Review, which is a fantastic site, I encourage everyone to go to asta.org. There's an entire section on becoming a travel advisor. Again, it's non-biased. It is a 50,000 foot look at becoming a travel advisor, and it has some tips and tricks and tools for you if that is something that you're considering. And that website is asta.org. Both awesome resources, non-biased, and I think that's the key. When people are asking other travel advisors, who should I go with? Everyone always says theirs, but no one tells them why.
Yeah.
No one ever. Someone who doesn't want any marketing programs, you want your name to be the name that's on the marquee, so to speak, then you want to go one route. Mm-hmm. If you're someone who wants tools, technology, and marketing, then you may need to go another route. That for me was where I needed to be. I love having marketing tools. I love having an auto email CRM system that I click and forget.
And that's a question that I tend to ask independent, like, oh my God, who's keeping up with all that stuff? Who's keeping up with your deadlines, your due dates, your final payment dates? This is a lot, guys. And you better know that it's going to take some coins to be able to stay on top of your clients. You can't just get into this and think that this is magically all going to happen by itself if you're not with the right people that have these procedures in place.
Think about what happens if your client's final payment date is May 25th. And you forget, and the booking cancels. Do you know who's on the hook? You are a travel agent. Mm-hmm. You are. That was your error because you did not properly notify the client and give them that information. Terms and conditions are huge, and they became even bigger during COVID. Having those terms and conditions in place and making sure that your clients were aware of them, having the mechanism to not just send it, but to have acknowledgement that it was received, saved a lot of travel agents' heinies and a lot of travel agents to close their doors.
That's right. Hey, she's dropping that fire, guys. Chandra, I can't hear you.
What I was going to say, those little things, once you look at the host agency, consortia, or franchise that you're going to, you have to know if those things are in place. And if they're not, believe me, you're going to end up buying them. And those little things that say, oh, it's $14.99 a month for this. But then there's something else. It's $12.99 a month. And then there's this. And all of a sudden you realize you're spending a lot of extra dollars a month
when you could have just went with somebody that provides it.
Right. So find the host agency, ask the questions so that you find the one that will work best for the business that you are currently building or desiring.
That's right, guys. Chandra, I really appreciate you stopping by today and dropping this tea, darling. You know how we do cruise planners. Rocks. All right, guys. Guys, let me let Chandra share how you can reach her. Go ahead and drop your website, sis.
Folks, visit me on globaltravelprosllc.com. Feel free to send me a text at 434 305-6449. I will respond back to you as quickly as possible. We also have on our website a chat feature. So if you go to my website, it should pop up on the left-hand side. See it? Send me a chat. Let's talk. I'd love to help you. I'd love to answer any questions and provide you with some tips and tricks to get you started in this fantastic business of travel.
Let me make sure that it's showing here. I just shared the screen, guys. I want you to see her website, and I want you to be able to tap in with her, guys. She is the truth, darling. And let's share it again. It is Global Travel Pros. I'm having a little issue. Give me 1 second. Any final words while I get your website up? Any final words, Chandra, while I get the website up? Any final words while I get the website up, Chandra?
I think can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Folks, do your homework. This is a fantastic business, but it is not a business where you can work and not put in time. There you go. It is a business in which it will take time. You're asking people to trust you, and you're asking people to put their hard-earned vacation dollars in your hands. So you know how you want that person to be knowledgeable and professional and listen to what you want. And that's going to take some time for you. So I encourage you to, again, reach out to myself, reach out to Tanya. We are both excited to help you, excited to have more travel advisors in this industry. Believe it or not, the business is out here for all of us.
That's right, guys. Here's her website, globaltravelpros.llc.com. Guys, make sure you tap in with my girl. She definitely has you from the bottom to the top, honey. And guys, you already know who I am. I am your Houston blogger, TVmaThetea, your cruise planners land and sea expert, guys. You know how we do. Chandra, I would like to ask one thing.
Of course.
So you know that I am mentoring a bunch of good kids at one of the local schools in our community. And we've been talking about entrepreneurship, building fluency and confidence. As a fellow entrepreneur, can you share some words with them and let them know why reading is so important?
Hello, Humble Classical Academy. I'm so excited for you to forge into the entrepreneurship arena. It is, you are welcome to it, and it will be worthwhile. But think about this. With every single thing that you do, you will need to read and understand the documents and the things that are presented to you so that you know that you are signing up for and engaging in things that are for your business and not someone else's. So I encourage you to continue to read, continue to work with your mentors, and I hope to see you at your business sometime in the future.
That is so awesome. Yes, that is so awesome, guys. Hey, guys, that's my show. That's my time. I'm your local Houston blogger, TVmaThetea, your cruise planners, land and sea expert, guys. Make sure if you have any travel questions, you get to my website or get to Chandra's website. Again, Chandra, drop your website, darling.
Global Travel Pros, LLC. We'll see you on the internet.
That's right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye, Chandra.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back. How did you like that video? I want you guys to choose quality, do your homework, ask yourself, if you're going to be all into this thing of being a travel agent, Are you ready to go all in? That means you got to keep up with training. That means you have to be available for your clients 24/7. There's no such thing as office hours when your clients are traveling. Keep that in mind. Are you ready to go all in? Remember, real travel agents stay up to date with training. We also travel too, because who wants to book with someone that they don't see traveling? Listen, for you upcoming future travel agents, I better see you guys out there like, hey, we live. Y'all better be showing us something so your clients can know how to tap in with you, because you are keeping up with the latest and the greatest. In closing, we love what we do as cruise planners, land and sea travel agent experts. Guys, if you follow me, you know I love what I do. And Chandra does too. I hope you guys like the travel tea that we dropped for you. And remember, we're franchise owners, so we took it to the next level. And we haven't regretted it yet. Listen, guys, you'll never hear me say, you will never hear me say that, because I love what I do. This is what we do. So guys, if you're looking to become a new travel agent, or even better, a travel agency owner, level it up, guys. If you're interested in joining the travel agency Cruise Planners, go to Chandra's website or go to my website. We definitely can help you with that too. Don't forget to interview us, because remember, one of the hot tips was to interview who you're thinking about joining. Now listen, guys, your business will be what you make it. I need you to launch your brand, sis. Hey guys, keep it locked for a special message for kids. It's the Kid Talk, honey. We'll be right back.
The things we've dreamed have come to be, and now forever we will see how filled with love our lives can be. Oh yeah, this day, oh, this day.
Hey guys, welcome back into the studio. You're tapped in with your girl TVma the Tea, your Houston blogger, your cruise planners, land and sea expert. Right now, I hope you guys enjoyed that special message from Chandra to Humble Classical Academy. That is a special pilot program that I'm tapped into, mentoring through my Reading Beyond program and tapped in through the mentors there. Guys, we heart the kids, right? So I want you guys to keep it locked. And kids, for all you kids out there that's watching, I want you to know that you can pursue your dreams as long as you're confident and courageous enough to do so. So always be courageous. Hey guys, let me give you a little snippet about the mentoring program. The future episode will be dropping soon on that, so make sure you like and subscribe to get all of my notifications. Hey guys, next episode is episode 13, happening in June. Remember, make sure you like and subscribe. You are so great.
We're recording tonight, so my name is Mr. Kyle, Coach Kyle. I'm really excited to be a part of our Boys and Girls Mentoring Club that helps us look at life choices as we go through the changes within us. I'm very honored to be a part of this. We're also going to focus on the conversations that we're going to need to have that are real. Because I'm assuming a lot of y'all know what happened in the news yesterday, right? No. Okay. If you're not aware, I'm going to have some transparent conversations with you. Like I said, having these conversations sometimes can make you feel a little uncomfortable. But in that uncomfortable moment, there must be honest conversations with each other and yourself. There was a school shooting yesterday, in an elementary school. A man went in that school and killed 20 people plus some. Most of them were children. This all happened because he was bullied, in theory. This all happened because things are not well in his mind because of what he was going through as a young man to where he is now. See, peer pressure can happen a lot of ways, and it affects us every time, always. I need you to know you are very safe here. And I will, and Miss Frank, Miss Samantha, we will always make sure you are taken care of and safe. We will do everything we can. We're here for you. But we also must have a good understanding that if we see friends that are hurting inside, right, that are suffering inside, that are hurting, then we need to be able to help them. Because peer pressure is also being able to know what to do in situations, right? So having those honest conversations means that you must be aware of how and who you talk to. What would happen when somebody shows you that they might have a weapon with them? They brought a gun or there's drugs. What do you take? How do you take care of yourself and keep yourself safe? What do you do in those situations? Hang on. So, I have a few friends that are going to talk today that are high schoolers that deal with some peer pressure, that deal with some situations that they go through. See, some of these students that go through this, they deal with those situations a lot. And how do you keep yourself safe? And how do you keep yourself making those good decisions? Okay. This is Derek. Everybody give Derek a warm greeting and welcome him to our club. So we don't have a microphone, Derek, so just do the best you can. Just talking to our friends here, just about some things that you guys go through. How high school is very different than elementary school. What's some things maybe you had to go through in high school, peer pressure, or a situation that you had to make a choice that was really kind of, self-reflective?
Have you ever had like a lockdown?
Have you ever had a lockdown?
You get in trouble, but they don't.
Not exactly. Because I have been in situations related to it. To answer your question.
Mason, you've got a good question about peer pressure or a situation?
How different is middle school?
How different is middle school to high school?
I'll say middle school is different. On school, but middle school you don't have way more tradition. You don't think take advantage of it. Take advantage of it.
Phil, what were some things you did to say, you know what?
But it was the mindset, I had when I failed. When I failed, I could have said, the heck with it. I never had to deal with that testability. I had to just go back. Not saying I ain't got a hundred on me, nothing like that, but I just better than what I did last time. So, yeah.
That's a great answer, man. And I think some of the best things is that sometimes failing, some of the strongest things we can do is learn from that.
No need to fall in the wrong. You just really focus on
I like that. Raymond, yes, sir. How different is middle school to high school? It's very different. I think, like he said, Derek said, there's a lot of freedom that you get to have, and I think with freedom comes accountability and responsibility. Am I right? And
How do you notify peer pressure? Like if you see
Great question.
someone dealing with a certain situation, as far as peer pressure, being the kind of person that you are, how do you stand up for them or how do you report it?
Well, I don't get there before. I try to talk. Talk to them, say, I'm your friend, I'm sure you're doing this, I'm here for you, you need some help. Try to help them, not necessarily try to chastise them, but only try to help them.
piggyback on that, going from 8 to 9, that's extreme. Like, what things could you give them advice when those transitions are real? What some things you can help them with by just perspective?
I think it's pretty like plain and simple, you know. You gotta like, you don't try to like catch on. Try to catch on. You don't do it, you know. Friends that you hang around, you know, it's gonna be somebody around you that's gonna catch on to it, so you're gonna fall into that. Whether it's good or bad, person like me,
Can we give a round of applause? Thank you very much. So what I'd like to do right now, if any of my mentors would like to come up.
Hey y'all, so, peer pressure, right? High school. So I have a high schooler at home. I'm gonna use her story. She's not here to tell it, but I'm gonna tell it for her, okay? So with peer pressure, I'm gonna take it the story first. So the story is gonna be a friend was doing something inappropriate, not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and another friend is taking up for the other friend, right? Or the other friend is telling the other friend, don't do that, right? But then it caused another conflict within, well, a fight happens, right? So when her fight happened, it was a girl and a boy fighting each other because of a friend. And then once again, it goes back to the friend getting involved with the other friend issues, because it started off with friend A. You got friend A, you got friend B. Friend B didn't have nothing to do with friend A situation, right? But friend B was trying to say, hey, don't do this, don't do that. So she was trying to help her friend get from under the peer pressure, but it caused her to be involved in the altercation behind it. With that being said, meaning you don't have to be involved in everything your friend has to be involved. You can actually step back. If you see your friend doing something wrong, say, hey, well, you know what, that's not cool. And if you feel like you're going to get into it with someone else behind that, fall back. Tell the superior, tell the teacher, tell your mom, tell your dad. Your mom and dad are there to fight your battles, not you. So don't take matters to your own hand and cause another conflict, okay? But the other conflict for me as a parent was, oh, she got into a fight with the boy. That has nothing to do with her. With that being said, mind your business. You don't have to worry about your friends all the time, because friends do bad things sometimes, right? Right? Don't y'all friends do bad things sometimes? You might get a friend that does bad things, am I right? Right? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, you do not take the pressure of your friend and merge it into your situation. You made your situation for you, okay? Y'all get it? Frank, you want to join? Come on. Come on, man. Just say the situation.
Y'all put y'all hands together for Miss Frank. All right, Miss Jones. The lesson we learned from Miss Jones is to stay in your what? That's right, stay in your lane.
Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Miss Frank. I'm glad to stand in front of you and go over what peer pressure is. I've experienced peer pressure. A lot of you around your age group, who you hang out with, who you socialize with, they may say things that make you uncomfortable.
Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to talking with you more. In the meantime, catch us on www.TVmaTea.blog. Follow her on Instagram at TVma_the_T and subscribe to her on YouTube at TVmaThe.TV. Thank you and have a great day.